begins. Where the wild world begins.
Look at the canvas, the blood on the tape. I've been boxing my shadow for decades, trying to outrun the ghost of a past that I built out of anger and switchblades. They want the monster, they want the persona, they want me to tear down the building, but I'm in the mirror just looking at family, trying to be good to my children. The stadium roars, but it's quiet as hell when you step up the stage and the lights fade. Counting the friends that I buried along with the millions of dollars that I made. Locked in a room with a pen and a pad and the demons I thought I hustle. It isn't a battle with critics, it charges the wall with my own skill infrastructure.
So put up your hands if you're fighting yourself in the dark. When the cameras shut down, they give you a throne and a scepter of gold, just to watch how you fall in the background. Oh, the higher you climb, the harder the wind starts to blow. Yeah, we fight for our lives in a place where the sun doesn't go. I'm standing inside of the shadow box, breaking the chains and the heavy locks, throwing my punches at what I used to be, praying for mercy to set me free. Oh, the smoke is rising higher, washing over my skin, where the holy fire ends in the wild world.
They love a revival, they love an arrival, they love when you bleed for the headlines, trading your soul for a piece of the gold just to find out you're running on dead time. I used to believe that the enemy lived on the outside, pulling the levers, but I am the match and the fuel and the flame and the architect behind the fevers. 20 plus years of sobriety later, I still see the ghost in the hallway, whispering doubts in the back of my mind like it's trying to tell me it's always gonna be heavy, gonna be dark, gonna be something I gotta endure. But I look at the scars and I look at the stars and I know that the purpose is pure. So step in the ring with the man in the mirror and don't you dare throw in the towel. We clearing the debts and we facing the truth and we doing it right here and now.
The higher you climb, the harder the wind starts to blow. Yeah, we fight for our lives in a place where the sun doesn't go. I'm standing inside of the shadow box, breaking the chains and the heavy locks, throwing my punches at what I used to be, praying for mercy to set me free. Oh, the smoke is rising higher, washing over my skin, where the holy fire ends and the wild world begins. A diamond doesn't forget the heavy dark before the shine, and I won't mock the valley just because the mountain's mine. They look at the glory, never asking about the price we paid. Walking through the shadows in the armor that the trials made. No crystal water ever flowed from a shallow well. You gotta survive the fire to have a story left to tell. So let the sweet oil pour, let the heavy incense rise. Just a grateful sinner standing clean before the Maker's eye. The higher you climb, the harder the wind starts to blow.
Yeah, we fight for our lives in a place where the sun doesn't go. No more hiding from the reflection, no more running from the truth. We wash it away.
Every scar's a lesson,
Every battle is proof.
we're finding the light. Look 'em right in the eye. I'm standing inside of the shadow box, breaking the chains and the heavy locks, throwing my punches at what I used to be, praying for mercy to set me free. Oh, the smoke is rising higher, washing over my skin, where the holy fire ends and the wild world begins.
Where the wild world begins. Face your ghosts. Find your peace.